In this video tutorial, we are going to show you how you can connect your MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 to any binary option brokers of your choice. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So first off, let me start with the MT4. Let me show you how you can connect the MT4 to binary option brokers. And the broker that I am going to use today is going to be Quotex. Okay. So first off, let's set up your Autobot. Let's open the Autobot signals. Click on yes. So when the application is launched, then you're going to connect to your Quotex right here. Then I will log in with my account. So it would jump up the screen for the Chrome extension to process the login. And now you needed to input the signals. This is going to be the signal from your MetaTrader 4. So I'm gonna open my MetaTrader 4 right here. Today is the Sunday. So the chart that I'm going to use is the OTC chart, from the Bbot. So you can also find the Bbot plugin so that you can get the chart OTC as well. So in order to get the Bbot plugin, you can go to our website right here and download. Go to download section, click on the download. You must log in first to see this download button. Then click on that download button. Then you will get into the download of the application. This is the Autobot application. And to get your plugin, you go to the plugin section right here. So first off, we need a chart. So we're gonna, using the Bbot chart right here, download the MT4 right there. So click on download. Let me show you. Go to the Bbot file, and you need to extract it right here. Click on extracts. So when you extract, and then you need to copy this one, just copy it and go to your MT4. We're going to close this. Go to file, open data folder, MQL4, go into expert folders. It's going to stay in that expert folder. Then you just right click and paste it right there. So I already pasted it, so you can see it's the Bbot tick. It's a chart. So when you run it, probably you're not going to see something like this. So let me remove this chart out first. I'm going to go to Bbot right here. Gonna add to the chart. Click on yes. Then it will open the setting right there. You needed to drag it to open it more so that you can see the selected broker right there. It's a demo version, so no worry. If you want to buy, you need to contact them. So just click on the broker right here. So broker that I'm using is Quotex. If you are using pocket option, you can click on the pocket option right there. Click on Quotex, and then click on OK. Then you will see this running, with the times ticking. Click on open chart. Go to the currencies pair that you wanted to trade. So actually they have a couple pair right here. They have the 1 minute and the 5 minute chart. As a demo version, you can access to a Euro Japan and a Euro dollars. I think these two pairs perfect fine for me. So we're gonna go the US Euro dollars 1 minute chart, and then click on open. Here we go. Yep, you got the chart. Click on the change it to candle. Gonna zoom it out, zoom it in a little bit. You have to see it's more chart here. Yeah. So once you get the chart, and now it's time for you to add your indicator. So remember, you got the application on, and now it stay right here waiting for you to input the signals. So you need the signal from MetaTrader. Without the signal, so the bot would just waiting, but doesn't have the command, because what the bot do, the softwares do, is to execute the trade based on the signal that someone give it, or the platform or the indicator is giving. So that's what the bot does. Okay, it's not going to trade by itself. It's going to wait for the command. The command here is the MetaTrader 4 that we are going to set up the indicators to get our buys and sells command. So let's add our chart here. So I will start with my signal here. It's a Signal Pro, that's the one that I use mostly. Just drag it and drop, or you can just right click and add to the chart, and you don't have to do anything. Just set everything to true right here. Click on OK. Now you got the signal. You got the arrow signs right here where sell to buy to sell, buy, sell. Okay, so when you get this signal, now let's wait for the next candle to alert, and then we're gonna send that execution or command to our Autobot. So to do that, you needed to use the connector, the connectors that can connect the Meta to the Autobot. Okay, that's why where you need to download another one called the connectors. This is the MT4 version. Just click it and download right there. The same thing that we're doing with the previous one. So because I already downloaded, so you can see the folder here, but you must extract it. So at the moment you download, you see the zip like this. You need to extract it to a normal folder like this. Okay, let me expand it a little larger. You see it, this is zip file. You needed to extract. Just right click and extract all, and then click on extracts. So that's it. And then you just need to copy this ex4 file. Okay, this ex4 file, not the folder file. Just copy. Then the same thing we doing with our bbot plugin. We're gonna go to the MT4 file right there, going to open data folders, MQL4. The same thing, it's gonna stay in the expert folders. It's not in the script. You know, the previous version we do, it's gonna stay in the script folder, but this version it will be in the expert version, export folder. Okay, just right click and paste it right there. So because I already pasted there, as you can see, I already have my connector version 3 pasted here already, so I don't have to just paste it again. Just go to my expert right there, and here's my connectors. If you don't see it, just right click and refresh. Okay, so because I got my indicators on already, this is the Signal Pro that I'm using, the indicators. If you don't have any indicators that you have to test yet, I will have the link to download the Signal Pro as well in the description of the video, so that you can download and you can do exactly as I show you right here. Okay, now let's add our connectors so that when the new signals appear like this, it will send the command to our Autobot. So to add your connectors to the chart, just right click to signal, auto signal connectors, right click and add it to the chart. So you will get the setting right there. So first off, the very important is to start with the signal keys. Okay, signal key is very important. So let's go to the signal key and input the signal keys from the Autobot. If you set it fast show right here, you can just copy that and paste it over to your MT4 as a fast show. Okay, but today is Sunday, so I want to trend. It's Sunday, Sunday Joe. Let's something like that. So it's a happy Sunday Joe. Okay, so I got this Sunday Joe right here, and we go back to our signal. So this is the signal that is connect to your MT4. So without this signal keys, so the bot won't be able to, to send, the signals to the correct Autobot, because there are thousands of users using the Autobot. So the difference of this is the signal keys. That's why we need this to be exactly the same, because otherwise going to send to no one bot. Okay, and once you get the signal keys right on here, you can save your Autobot right there and go through the setting. So I'll walk you through the setting very quickly. So this is the immediate signal. So it's mean when the signals arrive from the MT4, it will execute immediately. And back close, it's mean it's going to wait for the candle to close or the minute to end, and then it will send the signal. Okay, it gives some time, and then it will send the signal. And then for the money management, we're gonna start with $10–$20. It's really up to you. and duration, it must be more than 60 seconds. Okay, must be more than 60 seconds. Most of the binary option, they would just set it to 1 minute expiry. So here we set it as a second, so that you can put the 60 second here, which equal to 1 minute. And the goal setting here, so we're gonna be a take profit, how much you want it to take profit per session, and then the bot will stop running. So that's how it works. It count by profit, $50, $20, or you can change it to a percentage. So it's really up to you, but I'm not going to use this one. Then there will be risk management. It's a compound. It's about the money that you making profit and return that back and reinvest it back, and then you can reinvest it in what we call a profit turnover, maybe 2-3% that to reinvest it back once you make profit. But I'm not going to use compound, but most lovely that I like to use most is the martingale. So we're going to use the next signal, and we're going to set it to a auto martingale 2 and 6 steps. That's what I'm mostly using. And you can also setting it as a manual steps. So like the first step is losing, and then the next one you can just increase it, the step right here. So it's really up to you. So I'm going to set it to auto. So every time it's losing, it will be multiplied by 2.2. And then we're going to trade to the next one until we're winning. And profit filter, we're going to set it to 80. And news filters, like it's going to pause the bot or take a break, for a couple minutes, you can set it right here. On the high impact, when the news arrive, okay? So I'm going to leave it blank like this. That's it. So the setting is really important to make sure that you understand how this being used, okay? But the mainly is the immediate signals, the amount, and the duration. The rest you can just uncheck it, or if you don't want to, or if you want to, you can just check it and input the number, okay? Then just save it. So you can screenshot here and apply it to yours bot as well, no problem. Just click on save here. So that's it. So you change it to live account, and then you click on running. It's a Sunday Joe signal. So the signal will not be sending because I'm not completing setting on my MD4 yet. So go back to your MD4. Continue with this one here. So we start with the signal already, and then we go into the buy signal and the sell signal. The buy signal, it's mean our connector will read all of this kind of signals. It's going to be call, bullish, buy, long, or up. It's mean the Autobot, the connectors, can read all of it and send it as a long signals or as a buy signals. So maybe your alert indicator is probably saying buy in buys in all capital letter like this, or it's gonna say long in all capital like this. You can type it more right here so that the bot will be able to read all of them, or maybe call in a small letter like this. So you can change it depending on what your alert is saying, because my alert was saying is an app position, this one. So it's app already included, so I think it's fine. The same thing with the down. All of these strings of command will be able to convert and send as a short signals. So we got put, we got bearish, we got sell, we got short, we got down, or probably going to be sell, but all in cap, gonna be what is it? Bearish, or maybe put, maybe P in cap, and then U T in a small like this. So it's really depend. So we're gonna set it this way. So whatever your indicators are saying, that is not included here, so you can add it here. Just one keyword only, okay? Not like the whole string. Some people say like it's a possibly long or possibly short. So you're not gonna copy the possibly things, the whole thing. If it says short, just copy the short and then put it there. Just one word, okay? Not the whole sentence, because some alert was saying the whole sentence. It's probably or possibly short, or probably or possibly long. So then you just copy the whole thing. No, don't copy the whole thing. Just one keyword, short or long. That's it. And then we go into pull check on the signal sleep. right here we set it to 1000. If it is later or slower than that, we're gonna shut it. We're not gonna take that. Now let's move on to remove characters from the symbol name. So because some characters the broker won't be able to read it, because we send here is a euro dollars right here. Maybe we have a slash, because most of the brokers, what I see is they have the euro dollars, EUR, and then they have slash right there, and then USD. So something like that, maybe the broker won't be able to read it. So that's why we have this filter to remove it. For example, we're using a OTC right here. We have the character include is called the Q, like this. So actually you can just remove the Q. That also should be work, but I recommend that to just copy the whole symbol that you got from your list, paste it here. We're gonna remove the whole thing. That's perfectly, and then input the correct one. This is the correct one. You know, you just input the correct one. Just remove the whole symbol and input the correct symbols, because the correct symbol, it should be without the Q. That's it. You put the one that is not correct and replace it with the correct symbol. That's it. So that when the signal are coming like this with the Q, and then the connector will convert that into this correct symbol. But you need to put the whole thing. And then send true signal to show the detail of the JSON. So I'm going to set it to true because I wanted to read the whole string of message that the connectors are sending to the Autobot. So this is Sunday Joe I'm using, so it's pretty straightforward right here. So you can take a screenshot and take a look. You see my signal here going to go down, so we put the word down right here. It's include down right here. So this will convert it into a put signals, you know, when the signal is coming. So set it to true and then click on OK. So when you click on OK, the connector will be running. So when it's running, so you will see this folder log. It's annoying, I know, but but that's how the connectors are working. And once you are running the connectors, you won't be able to do anything with your MT4. So that's why I highly recommend that set up everything right in the first time, you know, starting with the Autobot, and then we'll do with your MT4, and then add the what we call the signals, the indicators, and then running the connector last, because once you run the connectors, you won't be able to do anything with your charts. So the best thing to do is to start with the indicator first and then go to your signals. And the best thing to do is to add more symbol while you're running like this. For example, we get $1 and then you want to run the Japan. So you can go to open chart right here. We go to the Japan 1 minute, open. So it's going to give you a hard time, you know, to running this at the same times. Okay, so it's gonna be a hard time, something like this. So that's why I recommend to add your chart, add your indicator first, everything's smooth, and then start your connectors. So if you're doing something like this, it's gonna, you know, take some skills to do it. But you can still able to add new chart right here. But you can't add the new connectors, because once you add the new connector right here, it will request you to input this information. So while the connectors are running, you cannot input anything here. So that's why it's a flaw right there. That's why I needed you to go back to this connectors right here, and we recommend that to save this. Okay, to go to your expert properties, and we recommend you to save it as a template like that. And then you can set it to maybe it's a signatures, maybe top traders, whatever it is. You can save with the sets. You need to save it. Let me save it to 1 2, and then just save it. So once you save it, you go back to your new pairs, right clicks, not right click, add your connectors, and then going to load the one that you are saving. 1 2, open it up. So boom, you got all of this template ready to use without typing any single characters. And then just click OK. Here we go. You got the signal connector running on your euro JPYs and also euro dollars right here as well. So that's it. So let's go back to our symbol right here. So we can see that it sends two signals, the euro dollars OTC and the euro dollars OTC right there. So this means they are paying very little. Maybe they're paying less than 80% that we are setting right here. We're setting the profit must be 80 or greater. So if it is less than that, we're not gonna trade it. So that's the reason why we got this one here. It means they pay less than 80. So the best things to do, we're gonna pause it, switch it to demo, back to the setting. I'm gonna set this to 10%. So and let's see if it's trading, and then I'll run it the trades again. We're gonna test on demo, okay? And let's see if the signals sending and triggers, and we will trade on it or not. So I'm gonna lower the percentage to 10%. So that's it. How you set your MT4 to any binary option brokers of your choice. Okay, here it's happened that I'm using only Cortex, but for you using IQ option, pocket option, or RM trade, so it's really up to you. Okay, we got one trade right here already. We can see that the numbers of they reduced to 999. So it means we got one trade still running. So now the trade is passed once we got this signal sending a down direction. Now the trade is executing. Now the trade is running. So let's go back to our MD4, and now we got our MD4 as working. Let's get our MD5 as well. It's going to be a very similar way. So let's go to the MD5, and I'm gonna close this. Go back to our website. This time we are going to download the BBOT for the MT5 right here, and also download the BBOT for the connectors MT5 right here as well. Yeah, download both please. So when you download and then go to your MT5, so the broker that I'm using with MT5 is forex.com. Yeah, here we go. We got your MT5 right there, and I'm gonna remove this all. So so it's a forex. So forex is not working. So the signal is a forex is not working, and we're going to add the BBOT to it. Let's go to the BBOT ticks right here. So when you download and you just paste it all in the expert advisors right here, just right click, add to the expert advisors, go into inputs, select your brokers. I'm using Cortex, and then run it. Okay, so when you run it, it should be black and showing up that you can open chart right here. Just click on open chart, add to the chart. So now we got the euro dollars OTCs. We're gonna set it back to 1 minute. So this we got like more minutes, I think. Yeah, more variance of a time frame right there. So we got the dollars here. So we got to get our euro JPY as well. Set it back to 1 minute still, and then we'll start with our indicators. So which one? I'm going to use my Autobot signals right there, and add it back to the signal, red and blue. Here we go. So same thing, we got the signals here on our MT5, and then we're going to get another one to our euro dollars. So once you get the signals on, now let's get back to your connectors. So you already set your bots right here with the Sunday Joe. Okay, the same signal, no problem, but it's just the signal that it sends. It's going to be from the MT5 this times. Yeah, same thing. It's gonna stay in the file, open data folders, and then you needed to go to MQL5 right there. It's gonna stay in the expert, and you needed to input the BBOT to get the OTC chart, and then you need to add the Autobot, as well. So we don't have the Autobot here, so let's download the Autobot for the MD5. Download it up, open it up for the MD5, just unzips, extracts, and we're gonna copy this one here, copies for the MD5, and back to your MD5 file, open data folders, MQ5 and experts. Gonna paste it right there. Here we goes. Back to your experts, and you're gonna refresh it, and here you got your connectors and your B-bot. Just right click and add it to the chart, and go into your input right there. Same thing, we're gonna start with the signal keys. Here it said user keys. Okay, actually it should be the same as the signal keys. So we started with the Sunday Joe. So let's go to our bot right here. This is the signal keys. We're gonna copy same thing here. Same signals, and we're gonna paste it right there. Sunday Joe. Same thing here. We're gonna put all of this bullets long, whatever it is, and then here the same thing. We're gonna paste, the QTX. I think the alert here also include the QTX as well. I think, yeah, I think. So we're gonna wait for the alert here to say. So what it's gonna say is, actually it's gonna say like EUR. This is USD. This one here, and then it said OTC, and then it QTX. QTX. And the correct one, we should remove the QTX. That's it. We're gonna debug it with the with the incorrect symbol. Replace it with the correct symbols by just placing the whole thing. The incorrect symbol is QTX, is not the right one, and then we replace it with the right one without any QTX right there. And this one, the same thing, we're gonna change it to true. And that's it. That's how you set it. And let's save it so that we can reuse it again. And same thing, we're gonna save the name 12 and save it, something like this. Yeah, here we go, we got the alert right there. Like you can see, it's include the QTX, so we're gonna paste it all of them and replace it with the right one. And then click on OK. So when you click on OK, your same thing, you're gonna see this running. There's a lock screen popping up right here. So you can close it. So in order to avoid it, with the MD5, it's very easy. So you just click on the code or click on something else. So then that box will disappear, and then you can use your MD5 as normal. It's not going to give you any problem. Okay, just click on this article right here. So I think that's pretty it for the tutorial how you can use the MD4, MD5, connect the connectors of the Autobot connectors and send those signals, send those alert from your indicators alert to your Autobots. So I think that's it for the tutorial videos for today. I think it's quite long, but once you watch it, you will understand how the connectors work in order to send any technical indicator alert from your MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 back to the Autobot, and then the Autobot will place the trade, will execute the trade on your binary option brokers, any brokers available on our platform. So that's it, guys. Take care. Bye bye.